Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're going to be hunting through, looking for those elusive little alphabet 10p's. We need some 2019 ones. We've never completed a 2019 run. We have though got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, R, T, U, V and X. So because the 2019s are so scarce, so low minted and hard to find, we started a second 2018 book, which we're 2 coins off finishing. We've been 2 coins off finishing it for quite the time now. We need H for Houses of Parliament and we need T for the drink tea, otherwise set complete for second time. So let's get into these bags, see what we get. Okay then, so whilst the video is ongoing with the hunt, we're going to go through some comments that have been left on my videos recently. We're going to start with Colin Paul White 6135 says, Chelsea here, new subscriber. Just one question. You have spare places in your collection book. Why do you not put Isle of Man, Falklands, Jersey, etc.? If not, what do you do with them? There is not many of them about. So I don't put them in the book because they're not what we're hunting for throughout the videos. I do have, they're all in a a pickle jar behind me. That's where I put all my spare territory coins, or all the territory coins I find. And then over time I will go through them and pull out the ones that I need for my collection. The rest I normally use as things to send to subscribers that write into the PO box as a thank you for writing in. The problem, why don't I put them in the book? I think that there aren't that many pages left at the end of the book now. I think there's maybe 2 pages left, and I don't know how I would organise putting territory coins in there. Would I just put one of each one, and if I found a duplicate not put it in there? And then what about the 10p's, because the 10p books don't have any space for territory ones. So plus I've already got quite a lot of them in my wider collection, so as much as I love the territory coins, I just don't think it's worth having a separate book for territory coins muddying the waters. But I do show them every time I find them though. And obviously a lot of people keep asking for a territory coin video to show all the territory coins that I've got. It's again something on my agenda. I've got so much going on. I'm setting the groundworks for my whole collection video, which is going to take quite some time to pull together. So once that's done, I've still got to sort through my world coins. I haven't finished that. I'm partway through doing that. And I've equally built up a backlog of stuff that I still have, that I now need to sort through, that I didn't when I started that process. So if I had more hours in the day, it still wouldn't be enough, unfortunately. Runkle Stiltskin says, I got my Privy Mark 2622 coin set that commemorates the Queen a few days ago. Really pleased with it. A whole new set of 1p to £2 coins with the Privy Mark on it. I love it. I got mine as well, and thankfully I seem to be getting a lot of my coins that I was missing, especially the new release as well, coming through quite quickly, which leads me to believe that hopefully the Raw have got through that sort of backlog issue problem that they were going through, because that was quite frustrating for many of us. I'm still missing a couple of things that are a bit weird that they're missing, but hopefully in the next coming weeks I'll be all up to date. I too received that set. I think it's a really cool set, really nice set, but I think I've got damage on one of the coins, so I'm umming and ahhing what to do about that. Because the problem is, if I send it back, because it was minted to demand, if they don't have any spare ones, I just won't get that set back, and it'll be a gap in my collection, and I'll have to go pay through the nose to get set for my collection. So I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place on that. So I need to look at that, because the more I think about it, the more maybe I think it might be damaging to the packaging, which isn't so bad as damage to the coins. There's only, I think it's the 2p coin I've got that there seems to be an issue with, but again, when I have time, I'll have another look to check. To coin a phrase, 121 says, since your house move and presumably bank change, do you feel like your fines have dropped off? No, not really. So again, there was... so people tend to panic. People tend to think worst case scenario, and I've noticed that in the last, not the most recent videos, but a few weeks before, I had a bit of a dry run on the coins I was going through. Nothing extraordinary, but that's going to happen because it's all just chance, luck. And every now and again the luck is going to ebb and flow. I think I roll my eyes whenever I see the comments saying, oh, there are no commemoratives in circulation, look, Christopher can't find any. Well, it's going to happen, isn't it? It's just probability. We're not going to find the most amazing coins in every hunt, otherwise they wouldn't be exciting to find those coins, right? So whenever there's a period where I'm not being, I'm not as lucky as I could have been. All you've got to remember is I found a Fried Egg error since I've moved. I have found a Jane Austen in circulation since I moved. I have found tons of Shakespeare comedies, which I'd never found before. I've still found quite a few Navy centenaries, things like that. I finished I finished the one £2 coin book since I moved. Did I finish the 50p book after I moved? I can't remember now. It feels like so long ago that I moved here. So I think in the broader sense, since moving, I don't think a lot's changed at all, really. Gary Stanley 6097 says, "Hi Christopher, I have a load of 50p coins and several books, all in different order. Is there an order you can use to put them in your books? And if so, where can I find a list when they were released, and in what order do I put them in? Thanks in advance for your help." So there is no right or wrong way to order your coins. You can order your coins however you like. I personally keep them in date order, so I have the earliest design first in the book and then flowing all the way through to the latest release, done specifically that way because if more coins get released, I can just carry on putting them in. I don't have to start rearranging things. If they were in alphabetical order, for instance, which you're more entitled to do if you want to alphabetize your collection, although I think that'd be a bit crazy. If something came out early in the alphabet, you'd have to put the new one in and then bump everything along, which would be a real pain. So that's what I do. My recommendation as to where you can find the order, Royal Mint website. They've got mintage figures for all the circulating coins, £2, 50p's, whatever. Go on their website, on their mintage figures, and you'll be able to see exactly what order they came out in. Mr. Bradders says, "I think I noticed that 180 error around a certain timestamp, third coin from last." That's a good point. So again, it always fascinates me sometimes when I find key dates at the end of the video, having not spotted them going through the hunt, but obviously you, dear viewer, can pause and slow down and be a bit more of a sleuth with the coins that are passing through my hands. It's always interesting to see as and when people spot those key coins, because I don't always spot them on my first go through. That's why I did a second go through, checking for dates and errors and things. But that's quite cool that you think that you spotted it. I'll have to try and go back and check that out. Chris Neal 2036 says, "Aldi's self-service machine kicked out a Scottish Commonwealth £2 coin on Tuesday. Had I bought the fancy pasta, I wouldn't have got it. Hooray! Also love the videos. Keep it up." That's amazing. Well done to you. But yeah, that's so cool that you found one of the rarest coins out in circulation in your change. So it just goes to show they're still out there. Anyone can get them. Not just you don't just have to be getting through hordes and hordes of coins to find the rarest coins. They are out there to be found. Martin Ryan 2370 says, "The Red Towel is having a concert to raise funds for its cultural importance. Towel Aid. Lol." Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, I know. There's a big mark on the towel. I just need to rotate it, but I've now added more clutter to my desk, going through my whole collection, getting that ready for the future video. So I don't have the willpower to clear my desk, to flip the towel or rotate the towel, to put it all back on my desk. So I'll do it. I will do it. Don't worry. It's only on the screen. It's my hands touching it, and I wash my hands after I do anything video wise. Comdam says, "Why was the pot a bit scary?" So this was a PO Box video, not last week, the week before, the week before that even. There was a little film canister which had the makers of the Millennium tokens in it, and I don't know what it was about the canister that unsettled me. And you know, like every now and again you just get this weird sort of uneasiness about something for no reason at all, and for some reason that just it set off alarm bells in my head. I've got no idea why, and it was totally unfounded. It was just the makers of the Millennium token, so nothing untoward at all. But I don't know, there was just something that it's hard to describe, because it's just it's a tacit emotion reaction which had no reason to happen. It just, I was just for some reason very unsettled by it. Robert Thaden 1555 says, "Why can't I stop watching these videos? I won't lie, it's my guilty pleasure and makes a change to my usual streaming of boxing." Well, I am quite far removed from boxing, although there is the Olympic boxing 50p, so that is about as close as I get a crossover to boxing. In fact, it's as close as I get to sports. In fact, I apologise if I come across a little bit rigid today. I have been suffering with a terribly bad back since I went and I can't paint it in any better picture. I went bowling, I've had a sore back, and then on Friday whilst leaning down to unplug my laptop charger. As I stood up, it was like someone had stabbed me in the back, and it has been very, very sore and unpleasant ever since. So if I'm looking a little bit wooden and flinchy, that's because I'm in quite a bit of uncomfort. But there we go. Anyway, I don't know how I got into that. Boxing. You'd never catch me boxing. I can barely bowl. Last comment then. Dilly773 says, "Hi Christopher, can you do a video where you show us as what order? What? Can you do a video where you show us what order the films into the book and the names of the coins, 50p's and £2? I think I get the gist of what it is. So it's a comment I come across every now and again. Can you, or someone will reach out to me and say, can you do a video telling us what dates, what order the coins should be in the book, or what the coins are in your book? And I don't think that's something I'm going to do on my channel, because there's lots of other resources out there for that. So you can go on the Raw Mint website, see the mintage figures, it's got all the correct names for all the coins there. I don't think that my making a video is going to add to that. I think there are plenty of other tools out there that are readily easy to access. Google, and you can find all that information. I just think it'd be a waste of an upload on my channel to do that. Might be something more appropriate for over on the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for, which is much more about being informative and teaching about coin collecting, the different aspects of the hobby. So potentially I will put it in the bank of ideas to put out on that channel, so thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, in terms of what order do I put them in, it's just in date order. You can get that from the Raw Mint website, many other sources. That's where I would recommend you go check it out. With that being said though, I'm going to go lie down and we'll return to the coins. Well, there we go, finds for today. Croatian Tukuna, Croatian as we said, so not one we should be finding, but they do turn up every now and again. And then 2 from Jersey. Are they different years? I can't remember now. 2014, 2012, so there we go. Unfortunately, no alphabet 10p's, but that's the way it sometimes goes with these coins. They are so hard to get your hands on. So few were made for circulation. We just got to keep plugging on and trying. Next week, hopefully, we'll get more luck. But as ever, there are links in the description of this video to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over to that. There's also links to my other social medias, the PO box address you can write into, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for, making videos for them, so please do go check that channel out too. All that leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you next time for more coins. Bye.